What's up, Gun and Kitchen family? Back with another shipment. Still not where we want to be with shipments because there's not much out there still. But got a couple goodies, obviously, right there. That extreme. Some gaming stuff. New from Flames of War. You got the, I think some Finns and Hungarians. So expanding the forces. This is all new. We got a couple of books for the migrations and D-Day, and obviously the Hungry book there. And Marvel Crisis let us down again. They were supposed to have a nice release with the Spidey Friends this weekend, but we got the apartment building instead. So 3 stories, can be taken apart, redone, make it like one floors, a bunch of one floor buildings. Pretty cool. A lot of accessories on the side of the building, which makes it, not look like a boring building. Like on the rooftop there and all that good stuff. So cool stuff going on with that one. Here, if you combine a bunch of them, you can make it like a 5-story building. You can do a lot with those. Catan, only board game we got in. Then down here, so we've had the Godzilla. Finally got the Kong, and I don't know why it took so long. Wish these were a little bit bigger, but they're SH Fig Arts, and that's pretty much the size range they are in. So they kept that true to their style. But great detail. Unfortunately, you probably can't see much of it through all that glare. But Kong's looking good, and proportionally, he's right in proportion with Godzilla from how they were in the movie. So really nice set. Let's hit these tools up. So tool-wise, we got, haven't seen this in a little while, the Mr. Hobbies tool set. So you get a pair of nippers, a metal file, a panel lining marker, and a pair of tweezers. Also got to me is metal files, smooth. A lot of people ask what I use. This is what I usually use for any like real sanding I have to do, and then I'll go on with like a sponge or a basic sanding stick to do my final, like at 1,000 grit or something like that. But this is what I get most of my stuff down with, is these smooths, because they're not really rough like the regular Tamiya file, just smooth enough to take off that little bit of nub you get left after you clip it with a good sharp nipper. Then moving into the scribers, seems like people are getting into scribing, so I made sure I got some of them in. So you got the Tamiya one, which is the same as the Alpha one that we've had in before. This is your classic scriber type of thing where you just draw it back. Then you're a little more advanced, like almost chisel style, but still just a hook in these. So these are using the hook, and these are at the panel lining sizes, so 0.15, which would be good for either high grades or master grades, depending. It's like right in between. So 0.1 is really thin, 0.2 is more for like a master grade. So this is probably great for like a high grade or real grade. And then the holder for it. Then another type, just for variety's sake, we got these pin styles from Flex File. So they go in here, and you have a couple different sizes there. Very small. And essentially just the same thing, but they're using a pin style instead of a hook. And then, of course, there's also the chisels, like the BMCs and stuff like that. But, different tools, different techniques, and you kind of figure out what you like. And these are a lot cheaper than the like the BMC style ones. I think I'm getting Mr. Hobbies chisels in pretty soon, which are basically like your BMCs and your Madworks, but I'm not sure, quality of metal differences or whatever, but they do essentially the same thing. So we'll have those in, I think, in a week or two. Looks like Gunzy / Bandai markers are getting repackaged, so they're starting to come in. Some of them are coming in with the hang tabs, and then we still got some of them still like they were before. So I think we'll probably pull them out of these sleeves and just put them in the rack. But we got the bright green, we got the metallic blue. This is the Real Touch, which is good for like fades and shadowing. Your, I guess you can call it a eraser marker. It will kind of suck up the ink that's down for panel lines. You can use it to fade these a little bit if you like, kind of do a transition. Really good for the Real Touches to use with this one. So just a couple of things you can do with those. We got regular blue, we got gold, white, silver. Yeah, I think that's regular silver. Not gunmetal. And metallic red. Got the black one there. A real touch of brown. Great for streaking like rust or mud. And then the Bandai nippers. LEDs back in. 2 pair of greens or the single blues. And then let's look at this new stuff. So new. Ultraman. So the Ultraman and the Master Rider stuff, I don't watch the shows, but these kits, they're doing a lot of cool stuff in these Fig Art standard lines. So this one, when you just look at the box, if you look at the plastic here, it just looks like all the same color. There's actually 2 shades. Hopefully you can see it right here. So the darker shade is close to black with some metallic sparkles in it. And then you have an extremely dark blue, which is damn near black. I'm going to call that one midnight. You're not going to be able to see the difference probably on camera, but there's the midnight color. And here is the metallic. Just a little bit of stickers, which is nice. You know, crazy stickers. I think those actually go inside the barrel there. And this guy's just loaded with weapons. Love that look. And then we got Shattered Glass Drift. So that Transformers line from Flames Toys still going strong. And this one comes with, I'm going to call it cranberry. 2 shades. So you have a metallic one, which is darker. It has just a little, I don't know if it's a metallic, but it's just a different finish. It's a little translucent. Maybe you can see a little bit into the plastic. While this one's very flat, just straight up cranberry. And we got the, you know, your darker, very dark brown pieces, I would say. Which actually contrasts really well. You think they should just use black, but I think it's a really good contrast between that and the cranberry color. These swords are a little disappointing. Definitely need to put some metallic colors on those because that's just sad. They could have done better. Do better. And then we got some nice clear pieces. So for all the lights that this guy has. And yeah, only disappointing thing in this one I feel like is the swords. But pretty nice otherwise. Let's see, back of the box here. So it looks like decent posability for such a big figure. Just nice beefy build. I like Flames. I mean, they're not doing all the traditional looks, but they make some pretty cool variants of these things, which was nice. And then we got 30-man missions. This is his newest one. Spinatia? I don't know. We're going to try that. Sengoku style, right? So, meaning it's going to have that kind of like samurai look to it. And this is okay, but this is when it sets it off for me. These shoulders right here, these extra pieces, that's where it's at. And the hat even. So I think that's a really cool look, especially those shoulder pads. This one, interesting colors. You got this like weird red that's pretty bright. It's not just flat old red. And then it contrasts pretty well with the whites and the grays to give it a little pop. I guess going with the 30-minute mission style, super slender waist. And swords, can't lose with swords. And then this one almost has like a Zegok arm type of a thing with the, you know, little connectors on the arm. So that's interesting to see. They kind of bring in some Gundam styling in. Nice, what are these, the neck edges? Evangelion neck edge. Very cool, strange, like SD proportions, but I don't know, they're just a little different from most SD style stuff. This figure goes with that transforming motorcycle mech we've had a couple times in here. I guess it was like an experiment they were playing around with. I don't think it's related to any show or anything, but maybe they were going to build a show off of it. HG, so the figure was supposed to be HG, and then it's SH Fig Art. So you take a HG robot, Gundam style, mecha, and you combine it with a figure, which is unique. And so when you have them together, you can get like these motorcycle forms where she's riding the bike. She can use the bike as a unicycle, all kinds of weird stuff. And there's the mech. And she definitely has like the Tamashii Nation symboling, so I think it's just like their own thing they're playing around with for a little bit. A bunch of minis, so a bunch of SDs. These are cool. These are by Bandai, and they are actually really affordable compared to like Nendroids. So they're a good bet, especially, you know, if you're on a budget. Really cool right there. Demon Slayer. Couple statues. This must be like the original. It looks so silly. But this Ultraman, whew, that is really cool. We got the 86s back in. So that show is on YouTube legally. I believe it's a Bandai show or some connection to Bandai. You can easily find it on YouTube right now. Pretty good, very military orientated. What else we got here? Got that RG back in. That's a good one. Going Mary, of course. Conan. They did have a nice selection of SDs, though, for once. So SDs are coming back in. Couple real grades. And then the high grades. And, of course, you got your giant box here. We saw quite a few of those. I was surprised. So we got some more of them in for you. Get the big boy all together. Or you can still have one Zai left, I believe. And we have a Penelope left if you want to get them individually. The Vidar, great full mechanics kit, really cool one. Of course, a unicorn for a Ka with the lights already built in. You get both shades of lights. You get either the red or the green. And you get all those crazy shields and a hanger. So pretty cool there. And, of course, back to it, the Unleashed Perfect Grade. And I got 4 of these in. I believe 2 of them are pre-order, so I should have 2 up for grabs. So I'd hurry up and get here because I don't think this is going to last. All right, that's all I got for you guys. This weekend is the potluck. Make sure you come through for it, and I will talk to you later. Peace.